Hello, kiddos. So today our objective of the day is to learn how to rotate tape diagrams vertically. Remember, we're learning how to organize information, and this is a way that we can use it to do it very easily. So today we're going to learn how to rotate tape diagrams vertically. Okay, let's suppose that we went around and we asked a whole bunch of people about what is your favorite fruit. And with our little pencils, we went around and asked them, what is your favorite fruit? And your options were bananas, strawberry, peach, or mango. Okay, and this is the answers that you got back. Remember what these little things right here were called? They are called tally marks. Okay, so let's say that we already have the numbers back. We already have the answers back, and the first thing we're going to do a tape diagram. And you might ask, what is a tape diagram? Basically, we're going to organize this. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to write the four options that we have. We have bananas, we have strawberries, the next one will be peach, and the next one is mango. Okay? As I said yesterday on the class that we talk about picture graph, remember that when we use any type of symbol, like we could use hearts or we could use little squares, this has to have a value. And we sometimes decide that one heart equals to one student or one square equals to two students. It depends on what value you want to give to it, okay? But right now, we're going to use squares, and the value for each square, the unit size for this, is going to be 1. So in this case, if I have, how many bananas do I have? Remember, this is 5, and 3 more, that will make it 8. So we're going to draw a tape diagram that shows 8 bananas. So each one of these is going to have a value of 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so look, this is what we're going to do. Each little square is going to have a unit size of 1. So if I draw here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, this will be, each square will be one person that voted for bananas. Now let's go with the strawberries. Strawberries is, I can count here 5, 10, 11, and 12. So now I need to draw what? 12 squares in order to show that I have 12 people that voted for this option. So I'm going to start right here. And up to here I have 8, 10, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay? So now let's go with the peach. How many do we have with the peach? We have 6. We're going to draw 6 for peach. Okay, so let's see if I had it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And for mangoes, I have 4 mangoes. One, 2, 3, and 4. Can you notice that I started basically at the same point so we can compare, okay? So you try to start your drawings or your tape diagrams kind of at the same point so you can see it's actually very visual which one had the most, right? So this is called a tape diagram. Okay, what we just did here is a tape diagram. Okay, So what happens if I switch my screen, which I can't do, to a horizontal way? If I just switch it, look to what happened if we just switch the page and now it looks like a bar graph. So if we switch a tape diagram and we just locate it in a different way, it will become a bar graph. Okay, we're going to get started today with this word problem. And please follow the reading so you understand what we're supposed to do. Sophia played in 3 basketball games. She scored 12 points in game 1, 8 points in game 2, and 16 points in game 3. Each basket that she made was worth 2 points. She uses tape diagrams with a unit size of 2 to represent the points she scored in each game. How many total units of 2 does it take to represent the points she scored in all 3 games? As we always do, the first thing we're going to find in this word problem is the information we need for our problem. So here, the important information that they give us is the total points that she made in each game. So let's get started. On the first game, she got 12 points in game 1. She got 8 points in game 2. And she scored 16 points in game 3. Okay, then let's continue. Each basket that she made was worth 2 points. It's important? Yes. They're telling us that every time she scored, instead of having the value of 1, it had a value of 2 points. Okay, so the next thing it says, she uses tape diagrams with a unit size of 2. Unit size, important, to represent the points she scored in each game. How many total units of 2 does it take to represent the points she scored in all the 3 games? Okie dokie. I'm going to lead you to every single step that you have to follow in order to solve this problem. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to write the 3 games that Sophia played. We have game 1, we have game 2, and we have game 3. Okay, let's start by drawing or using tape diagrams, which is a drawing. Okay, so for the first one, we have 12 points. I'm going to make a bar. Okay, and I'm going to place 12 points, but remember the unit size. The unit size, it says it here, each unit size, each little square that I'm going to draw is going to have the value of 2. So I'm going to draw 4 pieces. 4 pieces. Oh wait, no, it's 12 points, so I need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I need 1 more, 6. And each one of these units, it's going to be worth what? 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 2 equals 12. And that's the number of points we need for game 1. For game number 2, we need 8 points. So I'm going to draw my bar. And since I need 8 points, how many little squares do I need to draw? I need only 4. Why? Because each one is worth 2. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay? And game number 3 was game number 3 was 16 points. So I need more because it's 16 points. And how many little squares I need? I need 8. So this is kind of an easier way to cut it. Okay, and each unit size is worth 2. Remember, this right here, this right here, this right here shows us how much each one of these little squares is going to be worth. If it says 3, then each little square will be 3. The unit size, just the way we did yesterday with the hearts, that sometimes in the picture graph, the hearts will be worth 1 point, and some other, in another chart, the hearts will be worth 2. In this case, my unit size is 2. Okay, let's continue with what the problem is asking. Now it says, how many total units of 2 does it take to represent the points she scored in all the games? Okay, right here, how many units do I need to represent 12 points? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this one, I needed 6. Let's see on the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. In this one, I needed 4. Let's see in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In this one, I needed 8. How many total units? Okay, if here in the first one, I needed 6, and I'm going to write it down. In the second one, I needed 4. And the third one, I needed 8. All I have to do is add it all up to know the total of units that I needed. So this just makes it easier for me to figure it out. 6 plus 4, 10, plus 8 equals 18. So my answer would be, I needed 18 units of 2 to represent the points Okay, see, easy peasy. To solve my second one, we only have to think, instead of having this vertical and this horizontal way, what happened if we just kind of flip the page, right? We kind of flip the page. We will have a bar graph. Let me explain you. If you have here, let's say you have Dana down here, right? And then you have Tanisha. I'm not going to draw all of them. I'm just going to show you with this too. And instead of having the bars in a horizontal way, I have it in a vertical way. I will have it like this. And you will have 4 in each. And then this one right here will be the same as this one, correct? You agree? So let's do the second one. Let's do Tanisha. Tanisha has 4. So I will have to draw the same. 4 here, 4 here. And again, what I have right here and I have right here, it will be the same as having this. So this, if we just kind of switch the side of this, and instead of having a horizontal like this way, we will put it, we can flip it, we can put it like this, then you will have this type of graphing. So what they're basically asking you here is that explaining words how from a tape diagram that looks like this, you can make it a bar, a data, creating in a vertical way. So my explanation is going to go like this. If you flip the tape diagram, you can show the data or the information in a bar graph. Okay? We're going to do a little bit more of this on the next part. Okay, we're almost done. This is the third part of our problem set, and we're going to check together, and you're going to follow me. So let's read. Complete the vertical tape diagrams below using the data from problem 1. So we will have to go back and forth on the pages to check all the information. Okay, they have two parts, right? As you can see here, you have this part A and this part B. So in this part A, what we can notice is that our unit size are 4. But look at here, my unit size are 8. This is the reason why to represent 16, they have 1, 2, 3, and 4 squares right here. But to represent the same 16, they only use 2 squares here. Okay, it's because the unit size are different. Now let's get started. It says Tanisha. Let's go back to Tanisha. Tanisha had a total of 8. So if we're using a unit size of 4 and we want to represent 8, we're going to draw a vertical bar and we're going to divide it in 2, and each one is going to be 4 and 4. Okay? You agree? Because 4 and 4 makes 8, and she needs 8. Let's see on this one, Tanisha, in this case, we're going to draw only 1. Why? Because we have a unit size of 8. So we're already done with Tanisha. Is the same, what I want you to notice that is the same what we do here, because 4 plus 4 equals 8. And it's the same here because there is only 1, but the unit size is 8. Okay, let's continue. Let's move down to Raquel. Raquel has a total of 24 stamps. So Raquel, we're going to draw here the 24 stamps, and we're going to do it, well, here will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need 2 more. 1 and 2, right? Okay, so each one of these is going to be 4. 24. Now, how many do I have to draw for Raquel on the unit size 8? If here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here I would only have to draw 3 because each box will be worth 8. So we're going to do that maybe here. I think it's good enough to make it. 1, 2, 3. And each one of these, it's worth 8. 8 times 3, 24. So we're done with Raquel. Okay, let's continue with the next one. The next one is Anna, and she has 32. 32 right here, Anna. We're going to make it kind of very long because it's supposed to be more than 24, which was our last one. Let's cut it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I needed one more. 8. Okay, we have 4 unit size in each square, and I have 8 little boxes. 8 times 4 equals 32, and that's what she has. And in this one, if each one is worth 8, how many do I have to do? 8, 16, 24, 32. I only have to do 4. So this is the next one I have to do. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 8, 16, 24, and 32. Okay, so do we agree that this one right here is the same as this one, but using different unit sizes? So one thing that we really need to pay attention is to the unit size, the value of each little box in the graphs that we're doing. Okay, let's move on, and we're going to be reading letter C. What is a good title for the vertical tape diagram? This has a name. This type of graphs has a name and it's called a bar graph. You can use computers to do this. This is called a bar graph because you have different bars that is showing data. So it's called a bar graph. So this one is mine. You will call it bar graph. Okay, let's continue. Letter D. How many total units of 4 are in the vertical tape diagrams in problem 3A? Let's count how many do we have. If we have 4 here, and we have 2, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then we have to add it all together. 4 plus 2 plus 6 plus 8. They're asking us here how many little squares in total do we have in the problem 3A. So what I do is I will add these 2, I have 10, add these 2, I have 10, and equal 20. In this problem set, I will have 20 units of 4. Okay, let's continue. Now, letter E. How many total units of 8 are in the vertical tape diagrams in problem 3B? Let's see how many do we have. We have 2 here, and we have 1 here, and we have 1, 2, 3 here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Let's add it up. 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4. We can do it really easy. 4, well, for me it would be easy. 4 plus 3, 7, and the 3 here is 10. 10 units of 8, because here we're using 8. 10 units of 8. Let's continue. Letter F. Compare your answers to parts D and E. Why does the number of units change? Why do you think right here we have 20 units of 4 and here we have 10 units of 8? What do you think it changes? What would be a good answer? Because the unit size are different. So that's why in one we have 20 and the other one we have 10. Okay? And to finish, letter G, Matthews looks at the vertical tape diagram in problem 3B. Now we're looking at this part, problem 3B. And finds the total number of Anna's and Raquel's, we're doing Anna's and Raquel's, stamps by writing the equation 7 times 8 equals 56. Explain his thinking. Let's see. Anna has a total of how many units he has? He has 4, right? And how many does Raquel has? He has 3, right? So this totals 7, and then his times sin times 8, because that's the value of each one. 7 times 8 equals 56. So does it make any sense? Yes, of course he does. Because he added the unit size of Raquel and Anna, then he times, oh, I need more space, by the value of the unit.